Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
To return, it's Nixon. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 41-yard line.
That's Green Jack. 50, Green. Steel, black. Hut.
Throwing to begin is Love. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Black Ultra. Set, hut. Yes, blaster. Six. Mega. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
Smash, red. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, 10 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Love firing to Golden. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yellow. Ready. Claws red. Hut.
Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Set.
Trying to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's 4th down.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
20.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Big opening up the middle. To the 20. And he will score. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Black, punt.
We'll go play action with Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 5.
Ready?
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5.
Set, needle, blue. Yellow, 43. Set.
On play action, Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Red, strike, 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reeves. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Pratt. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go, set. Yellow.
Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Here we go. Ready?
This one caught at the 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal.
Ready. Smash 50. Green. Set.
To throw is Love. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Ready up.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal.
Ready.
They'll go with the sneak, and he's not going to get this. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
Yes, sir. Yes.
On 2nd down, Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Let's go. Punt.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Down. Black. Set.
To throw is Love. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
Punt. 6. Mega. Yellow. 40. Claws red. White. White. Black Ultra. Hut.
Here's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. To the pylon, he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and result in a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action. Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Rashawn Gary. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On the ground, this is Gibbs.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and
a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dreams. A pick six for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. The Lions call their first time out as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll return this from the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throw on the run is complete. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, we're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
Off to throw on first down. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
He's going to try it here again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Hut.
A run up the middle of Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That is caught. What a throw. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and great awareness meets great scheme. All you need is great execution.
38, Lions 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Again, working deep downfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Travis Jones in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Putting the tight end in motion. A second down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field,